So just about a week ago, we got a question about how to get rid of the fake engine noise in the Broncos after they'd watched our Forscan video. So let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Nick, aka Dad. And like I said, we had a question about the fake engine sound. Now, you might know about it, you might not know about it. Either way, this video may be for you because they asked after watching our Forscan video, can you use Forscan to get rid of that? Now, I had to do some research on that. I wasn't sure. Now, if you don't know about this, Ford uses like active noise canceling in a lot of their vehicles. And they use the sound system to basically put, like, I want to say negative sounds against those positive sounds to basically cancel them out. Well, they also do these engine enhancement sounds as well. So when you put it at full throttle, it's supposed to pipe that engine sound through the speakers. And I've seen some people asking about this because of their subwoofers and the amplification that they're putting into them and hearing it more prominently. Now, I've not noticed it in our Bronco, and we've done some full throttle testing in this after we did our goose tuned tune and some of the other engine modifications we've done. So I wanted to get into it and see if I can show you how quickly to get into Forscan and show you where that option is. Now, a lot of the information I was getting after doing my research is from Bronco6g.com. You can plug in the term, fake engine sound, and came across a thread that someone was talking about it and had a friend that had told them what kind of basic code you need to look for and what numbers to change into letters or vice versa. So we'll get into that, show you where you're going to be looking through in Forscan to get to this spot, and I'll put a link down below to the thread I'm talking about for fake engine sounds. Well, we've got Forscan now connected to the Bronco, and I'm going to go over here to what looks like a little microchip. We're going to hit that one, and then that brings up all our modules. Now, by what I understand from a couple of the pieces of research I've been doing, we're going to go down here to the ACM module, which is your audio control module. And once you click on that, we'll go down here to the bottom. It's a little play button. We're going to hit that. Does give you some, security things like, hey, if you make any changes, it could potentially not safe, which, you know what, we'll take our chances. So now that we have the audio control module opened up, if you have a non-Lux Bronco, we're going to be looking at this top one, 7270101. That's what we're going to be looking at. Now, if you have a Bronco that is a Lux package, you're going to be looking at 783-01-01. And by what I've understood is it has, like, you can toggle on and off type thing. So you've got possibly enable and disable, but if you don't, it would be changing a C equals ANC is disabled, and then a D equals ANC enabled. And I believe it's like the first letter. But since ours is a non-Lux, we're looking at 727-01-01. Now, what I have found in the research I've done is that it says that we're going to change the second character of the 727-01-01 field to a 0. So I'm assuming it means that 8. So it's 382B. So we're going to change 38 to 30 is what I understand. And then we're going to write that. So if we need to, we'll go back and change that, but let's see what happens. So we've made that change to 7270101, changing that 382B to 302B, but also in doing some more research, found another person on Bronco 6G said to get rid of the ESE, he was talking about this last grouping of 4 numbers, which is 00B5, and in that he had said that in 7270101, the fix is, and then turning the 0, and then it was, you know, 3 numbers at the end, which I was looking back at this, and ours, the last is already 00 in it. So maybe in doing the 302B automatically turns that off, or maybe we didn't have the engine sound enhancement. Not quite sure. I didn't really pay attention to that last 4, but if you have a 10B5, I believe is what it is, you might want to change it to 00B5, because he was saying that was what turns off the engine enhancement sound. So, but all we did was change the 382B to 302B, because that is some of the research I did, and that's what it told me on a non-Lux package. So let's get into the final thoughts on this. Well, that's how easy it is just to get into the ACM module and disable the active noise cancellation. Now, I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. I have not noticed under full acceleration or hard acceleration, Ford piping in any extra engine sound, at least not through our subwoofer. And we have an aftermarket subwoofer, so that may make a difference. If you're amplified, you may not be using the algorithm that Ford uses to pipe in that. But if you have factory speakers, maybe this will help. But I've never noticed it. So this is just something someone asked us, and I thought, well, we'll make a quick video about it. Shouldn't be too bad to get into Forscan and show that. One thing you do need to note is that they do have free trials. You don't have to buy it. You do need the extended agreement to be able to do some of these modules. But again, there's like I think a 2-month free trial that you can get in and use that if need be. But overall, I mean, you can go like a year subscription for less than $20 if I remember right. But if it's something you use a lot, yeah, maybe just something to keep up on. But we've done so many different changes with the modules and that, with the sound system and enabling all the GOAT modes and that. You can do all that. And we'll put a link up here at the top to go to our video on Forscan. You can check that out. Lots of cool things you can do, and I'm never afraid to do it myself. Now, I know some people may be, because you can always go back and delete what you put in. You know, I always stress, save the factory modules before you make any changes, so you can go back and put all that back in, or just write down what you're changing and do them one at a time. So don't be afraid of it. It's just a really cool way to get all the GOAT modes even. Change some things as far as like the seatbelt chimes and the double honks and things like that. So, but as always, we appreciate you watching. Hopefully this has answered some questions for people out there about the fake engine sound. I do quotes because I don't know if it's fake, if they're actually got a microphone in the firewall or something that's piping it in. I don't know where they're getting this from, or if it is actually just synthetic engine noise. I'm not sure, but I've heard some people talking about it. So hopefully you found it informative and helpful. And if you have, hit that thumbs up for us. Let us know that it worked out well for you. Leave a comment down below if you have noticed the fake engine noise. I have yet to notice it, but again, like I said, we don't have any factory speakers in this anymore. We're using kicker amplifiers. So, you know, you can check out our videos on that on the channel. But as always, if you're not a subscriber, don't forget to smash our subscribe button, because Monk and I are constantly looking for tips, tricks, and products that we use on our Bronco that you can use on yours. But as always, we appreciate you watching. Thanks, and have a blessed day. Bye.